Happy Thursday to everybody. Just finalized a red zone game plan today with the team. Really looking forward to getting back in the Coliseum and competing for first place in the Pac-12 South. Really no new news as far as injury-wise. Was a clean day and looking forward to getting back to the Coli and getting going. With that, I'll answer any questions that you got.
It's been a lot made of Khalil Tate's legs, but he's been a pretty efficient passer too. What stresses does his running ability put on the secondary and the cornerback?
Yeah, like I said earlier in the week, we played Khalil last year, and just being a quarterback coach by trade, the progress that I have seen has been in his deep ball accuracy, and that's what's making it so hard right now to defend this offense is you're coming up, loading the boxes and creating man-on-man situations for the receivers. One, the receivers are getting open, but then it's another thing. Khalil's hitting them in stride, 67% completion ratio, and really doing a nice job passing out the deep ball. Makes it a hard offense to defend when you have both attributes. When you just run game, a little bit easier to defend, but when you have that deep ball accuracy also makes it tough.
Does he put more stress on the cornerbacks who are going to be on an island, or is it the safeties?
I'll be honest with you. No, if you look at the Washington State film, they went both ways. I mean, one time he's hitting an outside receiver, and then he got two matchups inside on the safety and hits two deep balls on the safety. So they're doing a good job of diagnosing coverage and being able to create one-on-one situations, and it's going inside and outside to the receivers.
Do you think Josh Fatu will be able to do a little more this week?
He's practiced well this week. He feels better than he did going into last game and gave us good reps. I would anticipate him being able to give us a little bit more in this game. Looks healthy and looks ready to go.
And Stephen Carr continued to be good?
Yeah, Stephen was good today. I don't know if he's ready to go out there and get 40, 50 snaps, but he does look like he's ready to contribute to what number. I really don't know. I want to see how he continues to feel tomorrow, and it's a late Saturday game, so really we've got 48 hours before game time to see exactly where he's at 2 days from now.
Has that been tough in a way? You guys really haven't had Steven and Rojo at the same time since early September.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're talking about two kids that create great explosiveness. I've been very thankful that Vi and Sed have been able to fill in and be really major contributors. I thought Vi had his best game last game as a complete player, and probably will not have Vi this week, but just very thankful that he's upright and walking and doing well. He actually ran a little bit today and is getting and is moving forward. But it's nice to have Steven back. He's just another weapon that you have, and looking forward to using him.
What kind of workload can Steven Mitchell handle?
He's working off an AC sprain on his shoulder, and he's had limited work. It's given Michael Pittman the opportunity to really contribute majorly, and did a really good job last game. So I don't see Steven quite ready to go out there for a full game, but he's working through it. We've monitored him through the week and protected him through the week. He'll be able to play in this game, but we'll go ahead and I anticipate it being very similar to last game with Pitt, Trayvon, and Deontay.
Does that limit him more from a receiving standpoint or blocking standpoint? Which one is he?
No, he's good. He's good. When he's out there, he's full speed. I mean, I don't see any effects. He's a tough kid and team player. He's helping his team every way he can. I mean, heck, made a touchdown block to spring the long run by Rojo. So. When he's out there, he's full speed. You get late in the season, it's your 10th straight week. You protect your kids, the ones that are sore and injured.
Do you teach that blocking technique?
No, that was pretty salty. That was a veteran move right there to be able to put him in, and we actually showed it on tape to the team because if he does come in from the side, then you risk possible clip depending on what the ref sees it in his viewpoint. I just thought it was really a neat play by him to be explosive and get in front of him, wall him off for just that second that Rojo needed to get by.
You guys were pretty comfortable offensively last week with tempo stuff. Does the fact that Arizona can score so much, does that make you more likely to use it, less likely to? How does that like influence?
Probably
that
not going
sort
to
of
go
thing?
into game plan
Yeah.
since this is out there. But we always have tempo in the system, and T has pulled it out when necessary. I thought it gave us a good boost last game, and it's something that at the end of the day, I think it's extremely important. What we're talking to our kids about is really staying on the field and hopefully limiting the opportunities that Arizona has. We did a good job last week. I think we were at 46-47% third down efficiency. And if you're going really fast tempo and not making third downs, you're putting your defense in a horrible position. So when we do use tempo, our kids know we've got to move the chains along with it.
Talked a little bit yesterday about Notre Dame and similarities or differences. What lessons do you take from playing that quarterback who could run and apply it, and what things you need to fix? Do you think?
I think the biggest thing that hit me and what we've stressed to our defense is just not taking the eye candy of chasing the quarterback, because what ends up happening to you, like you saw at Notre Dame, like even Washington State, a linebacker gets out of a gap because all of a sudden he flinches and takes a step towards the quarterback thinking he pulled the ball and he got out of his gap that he's responsible for, and then the back goes. This is going to be a really disciplined football game by our defense. They're going to have to play disciplined, especially with these two runners, whether it's Nick or whether it's JJ back at tailback and you put Khalil with him. I mean, it's a dangerous animal back there, dangerous system that can hurt you with one step. So they have tremendous skilled kids, and JJ, Nick, and Khalil, are running a very powerful offense. So it's going to have to be a very disciplined game for us.
Last week was late in the week. A lot of the guys talked about wanting to have fun and make things light and kind of get back to where football is fun. When with this game, there's so much at stake. How do you sense they are kind of this week compared to last week?
I think they're in a good place right now. I really do. I think they were very businesslike out at practice today, but still, having a good time together. It's a group that wants to win a championship. They know what's at stake. I think they prepared extremely well this week, and have been light about it. So I think they're in a good frame of mind. We'll see Saturday how it goes, but they seem like they're in a good place to me.
That's good.
All right, I guess. Appreciate it. See you Saturday.